And then I'm going to share my screen. This control bar is always right where I don't need it. Okay, first things first, I have a lot, why? All right, lots of announcements, like fun things. So first of all, a lot of you are like dying to hit Success Club this month, and I want you to hit Success Club, because when you start hitting these benchmarks in the business and it's like it becomes like a routine thing, it gets really, really fun. And I really want you guys to have as much fun with this as I'm having. Like I remember being in that position where like Success Club just was not happening. And I didn't really have anyone to like hold my hand and help lead me in the way that I needed to be led. And so if you guys want me to do this, sorry, my kids are here. My husband's like working real estate, so I'm a single mom this morning in that sense. But if you guys want to hit Success Club and you haven't yet, or if you want to even hit more Success Club numbers, sorry, I will gladly lead a sneak peek with you. And it won't just be the Lauren show. Like I will give you the post to put in there. I will be in the group helping, you know, like facilitate things. Hey. Can you take that in there? Can you take that in there with John, please? Thank you. All right. And then I'll also do a live video within the group. And with Facebook, you can pull in someone else. So what we would do is we'd actually go live together and discuss like whatever group you want to run. So if you want to discuss Transform 20, we'll talk Transform 20 to your people. If you want to do 21 Day Fix, we'll talk 21 Day Fix to your people. And it totally changes the game when you have people that are like making real posts and real videos that aren't like, I don't know, like robotic feeling. I don't know how to explain it. But I've had a lot of success with sneak peeks. I do them once a month on Facebook, and that's where I get a bulk of my volume and my sales, along with Instagram. I do more with Instagram, but I do one Facebook sneak peek a month. Second thing is Summit tickets are still on sale until the 31st. They're $155, and then I think they go up to either $175 or $185. So you're still saving if you go ahead and order it for the end of the month. February is Team Cup. I have not finalized our groups yet because I'm still trying to figure out the best ways to put people in groups. But basically the goal, if you're on Team Cup, is to hit Success Club. There's not really like any other focus other than just hitting Success Club. So if you want to really make sure you hit Success Club in February, I would put you on a Team Cup. Because that extra accountability where 4 other people are counting on you is really, really motivational. At least it is for me. I'm type 3 on the Enneagram, by the way, in case any of you were wondering. So I'm the achiever. So that says a lot about me. I want you to go ahead and put on your calendars for April 13th and 14th for Super Weekend. I never plan ahead far enough, and so I always end up missing them. So there's that, Transform 20 in April, Success Club Trip 2020, you guys know about that. So this morning, Alexis and Emily and I hopped on a Zoom workout at 6:30 Central Time. It was really fun. I mean, it's as fun as you can have a workout at 6:30, but it was really fun. And I think I'm going to start making that like a thing. And so you can invite, I'm going to give you guys like the link will always be the same link. And so what you guys can do with this is on your Instagram stories or on Facebook, or if you're just talking to someone who's like really hesitant, you can give them this link and they can sign in and they can do the workout with us. And the beauty is it will be for right now, it's Transform 20 Balance, which is the easiest one. And so they'll get a good idea of what these workouts are kind of like, and it won't scare them off being like the hardest workout. So you can do that 6:30 Central Time. Give people that link. Let them. I mean, they could come for 4 weeks if they want to, without ever having to purchase anything. But you're showing them the value of community already. There is the new team training that I'm currently working on. We have 4 days so far. If you've noticed, if you've watched them, they are a lot more in depth than what Brigida does, because I just felt like her trainings are very good and very basic. But I wanted my coaches to have something like detailed and really, really helpful, and actually the way that I do things. So Brigida, she's awesome, but she honestly doesn't do the business the way that I do things. She signed up 7 years ago, and a lot of things have changed. And she is still consistently hitting like good numbers, but I felt like our team needed a little bit more like modern. I don't know how to put it. And then, so I should have put all of you in that. And then the weekly meal plans for your boot camp babes. Did you guys get the email? Okay, so you did not get the email, Tara. Okay, so I need to make sure I send it to just you guys as well. All right, I'll also put it in our Facebook group, in the Team United Legacy group. But okay, sorry, I'll send that out in an email today to you guys right after this call. Okay, some exciting stuff here. Just so you guys know, I'm not going to be talking about Elite every single call. I'm just really amped up right now after the week that our team had. So I wanted to kind of give you like the breakdown of what we've done so far. So FYI, last year, our team, I got all this off of back office last night. Last year, our team was 1147, so 1,147th in the whole entire network. Like, that's pretty good for us not actually shooting for a real goal. Like, I'm really impressed with that. I'm really proud of that. So that's our team standings out of 400,000 teams. I'm pretty pumped. So this year I'm expecting to at least be in the top 500. I just am. Like, I see that, I sense that, I see you guys working. I'm just really excited. So for category 1, because there's 3 categories, I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but there's 3 categories that we have to earn points in. Like, we can't just earn all of our points in one category. It has to be like a balanced team business growing effort. So the first category, we already have 4 out of 50 points that we need for the year. In category 2, personal, that's acquisition, personal volume. So that's my end. You guys, like, category 2 is all me. I have to do that for our team. The category 1 and 3 is you guys. Category 2 is all me. Currently, I think at 3 points, I think I have a hard time figuring that out, but at least 3 points there. In category 3, we already have 1 point out of 5 because of our new coach, Nicole, who accidentally enrolled a coach. So I'm like, if the Lord is in charge of anything right now, he's in charge of that, because that was not my doing. We have 1 new emerald, that is Alexis. And then we have no new diamonds, but that's okay. We're only 3 weeks or 4 weeks into the year, so I'm cool with that. But I'm really pumped, you guys. I'm really pumped. I did want to show you guys this. So there's who is using the new Success Club tracker? 2 of us? Okay. That thing is kicking my butt. Here it is. This is what it looks like, if you can see. I know I'm not like, whatever. But it's basically just like what you should be doing daily as a coach, with a time limit so that you don't spend too much time in one area and waste your time. And then there's also, you can like obviously customize it if you only have an hour or whatever. But it has grown my business already, and I love it. You should, if you want a business in 2019, go ahead, like Alexis here, and print off 52 copies, all in different color paper, and it looks amazing. But go ahead and print those off. Like, they make such a difference. And then there is a training in the Beachbody Champions page by Julie Boris, who is sassy as all get out. And she explains like how to do each thing. But this right here, this is called the Team Builder business tracker, qualification tracker, whatever. This will help you get to Diamond. So the goal here is to get you to Diamond. We have this new thing right here in the corner called Road to Elite. So the idea is you have a team builder first, then you become a team leader, then you become a premier leader, and then elite. So team builder would be the first bracket. My goal for all of you, just like if you're like, hey, I don't really know how to set a goal, I don't really know what I'm shooting for. This is the first, I guess, road mark you can hit in a successful business is the team builder. So this is the tracker for that. Once again, there is an extensive training over it in the back office that explains it. And then I can also do a one-on-one call with you and explain it because it took me a little bit to understand it too. But if you want to grow your business, if you want to get to Diamond in 2019, pull this bad boy out, print it off. You just need one for the whole year. And we'll go over it and figure out your goals. It really helped me see where, like, what I needed to work on and what I was really strong in too. Okay, now to the meat of the call, now that we're like 18 minutes in. This is not a big deal. Like, what I'm telling you is nothing crazy new. I've been looking at some of our Instagram accounts. I've been looking at other coaches, and I'm like, okay, I think our team could definitely benefit from this, like a Facebook or an Instagram overhaul, in the sense of like just kind of fine tuning some things. So first of all, I don't ever want you guys to have a business account, as in, I don't ever want your account to look like an organization that markets a product or an opportunity. I want you guys to have a brand. Like, that is what you need to be focusing on. That is the image or personality behind the business, the beating heart behind the screen. So how do you do that? The first thing is with your post content, you want to find 5 things that are authentically you, that this business allows to thrive. So like, I am authentically a mother. This business, these workouts make me a better mom. So I can use the business to show how this makes me a better me. I am also married. I love marriage. Woo, go marriage. It's hard, but go marriage. So this business makes me a better wife because it gives me something to do. It gives me, it allows me to stay in shape for my husband. It allows me to have energy to do the things I need to do. So it makes me a better wife. The other one is by the way, I think you yourself are like, is like I'm a mom, I'm a wife, but I'm still Lauren. Okay. And I make that very clear in a lot of my posts, that like, you don't lose your identity. Like, you don't lose who you are in the midst of the roles that you have. And so that this gives me something that is still mine, that Lauren gets to do, that Lauren gets to shoot for. You know, her kids and her husband support her, but Lauren's doing this. So that's another thing. And then just find 2 other things. You do not have to love, like Danielle Ray, she does not love the workouts. She still posts them, but that is not authentically her. She does them because they make her healthy and because she knows she needs them. And so that's her market. But like, that's not authentically something she loves to do. But the business still allows her to be healthy. So that's how she uses that. So you just want to find 5 things. Maybe you're a dog mom. Maybe you're a cat mom. Emily is getting married. Tara, you are a military wife. That's a very big identity or role. Pregnancy, also, Tara, like, that is a huge business grower too. It was for me, at least. And then my business actually got harder after I had my second kid, and no one was like motivated by my pregnancy workouts anymore. I was like, darn it. I should have capitalized on that more. And then like Alexis, teacher, Amber, like I love your, like, the whole gaming thing that you do. Like, that is a niche that no one else, like, I don't know any other Beachbody coaches who are in that niche. Like, you should just be like nailing people. So anyways, that is your brand. But just because you know who you are, and I'm going to scoot this over here, so I'm going to cover myself up. So I want to show you guys, like, just, okay, so you're probably writing down, like, by the end of this call, I want you to kind of have written down 5 things that are authentically you, that you will start posting about. And keep it within those 5 things. You know, you don't want to have like a random selfie of you at a friend's wedding and it not really have anything to do with your brand. Like, you want to stick with this authentic, like this brand that you have. Okay, so get ready every once in a while. It doesn't hurt. It's really exciting. This is all, I'm going to be honest with you, this was all taken from Ashley Molstad's training that she does for her coaches. Because I, like, every single thing that she said, I was like, yes, yes, yes. So first of all, I wake up and I get ready almost every, like, first thing in the morning, which is why I have such a hard time getting up for workouts, Alexis. I'm like, I've got to get up early so I can still get ready. But anyways, I like to get ready in the morning. Putting on mascara is my superpower. I don't know why. It makes me a better human being. But I love getting up and putting some makeup on. So most women, I'm not going to put any of you in a box here, but most of us feel better when we get fixed up. So do that for yourself. It's totally fine to do that for yourself. My kids love playing around on the bathroom floor while I do it. It's not like it's if you're a bad mom for getting ready or any of that. Enjoy that time. Enjoy that for yourself. Wear your hair down. Wear it up. Wear it in a braid. Like, change your hairstyles as much as you like that. But just like this is all stuff that's like, I feel weird saying this to you guys, but it's like I'm giving you permission to get as pretty as you want, to take care of yourself as much as you want, so that these pictures look like, just being totally honest, people are not going to be attracted to the mom that's in her messy bun every single day, who never gets dressed up. Now, is that still me on some days? Yes. Do I still do my Instagram stories and post on those days? Yes. But it's just not every day. You see what I'm talking about? I'm not saying like be walking Barbie dolls. That's the last thing I'm saying, because that's not some of you. But if you get dressed up every once in a while, it just gives people some like, oh, here's Lauren dressed up. Oh, so she is a real person, and she still wears her hair in a bun and doesn't wear mascara every single day. Or just, you see what I'm saying? Like, it gives them like you in different senses. It gives them the whole picture. The biggest thing, so the first, like, getting ready, that's awesome, and that's honestly optional, but you have to make sure that your pictures are eye-catching and that they are bright. If you see this picture with me and Amber here, we were posted up here at a coffee shop in front of a huge bright window, and then I also put on a filter, which I'll tell you about in a second. Use white natural light, or you can purchase a ring light. And so if you've looked up ring lights, they're about $125. That's on my wish list still. I just haven't gotten one because I can't decide on one. But you can also buy, and I've bought one before, but my battery's corroded in it and I need to buy another one. You can buy ring lights that are like this small, and they like clip on your computer or on your phone. And what they do is they just, I don't understand the science behind it or whatever. Hey, I need you guys to go. I don't understand the science behind it, but it perfectly makes your face just look beautiful. I don't understand it. So ring lights are good, but if you don't have that, or if you don't plan on buying that, just get to a window or go outside. That's the best lighting. If you're taking a picture of your food, go to a window and hold it in front of light, like to where natural light is on it. People, for some reason, are not drawn to like yellowy, warm pictures like that right now. And so they want that natural, bright white. Edit with a specific outcome. So I know this is like a lot, and you're going to get a lot of this, and you're going to go, oh, I've been doing everything wrong my whole life, but you're not. You guys want to have a certain look for your Instagram. So this one is mine, this picture with me and Amber. I go to Snapseed. It is I believe it's free. If it's not free, it's super cheap, because I wouldn't have paid for it if it was not super cheap. But I go to Snapseed, and I have like a preset filter on there that I kind of messed around with it and figured it out and found a preset that I love, and that's what all my pictures are done in now. They only change if it's like a picture that's already bright, and then it makes it too bright, you know what I mean? But I usually do drama. So I go to Snapseed, click on tools, and I go to drama, and that's my preset. I mean, this picture, I wish I had the before. This picture looks so much more fun and so much more inviting, and like, you probably want to have coffee with us in this picture because of the white light, because we look like we're having fun, and we are it's got a filter. Like, I know that sounds so like simple, but the filter it's a big deal. Alexis, I was wanting to ask, what do you use on yours?
Okay. I go back and forth between Snapseed, and then I actually downloaded the Lightroom app.
Okay.
And then anything on there, I let Austin edit for me because he's really good at Lightroom. So he does all of my editing for me. Not all of it, but a lot. So I'll just like text him the picture and then he'll fix it and then text it back to me.
No way. That's hilarious. Guys are really good at editing pictures. It's kind of weird.
Really good.
I've noticed that. They're really good at it.
Mm-hmm. And with Lightroom too, there's like if you find a setting or like a preset or like you fix stuff how you like it, you can save it. That way it's always there and you just go to that preset every time.
Which is huge because it's a huge time saver.
Right. Yeah.
Did you have to pay for that? I'm sure.
No. I just have the free version. So
my computer's
upgrade, but
okay. Then I'm gonna do that. I really, really love Snapseed, but from what I've seen of Lightroom, I think I would like it better. But either way, just pick something you love and go with it. And I would personally, I want to show you guys some examples of accounts. Oh my goodness, here we go. So, and just FYI, I'm not saying you have to post like these coaches. I don't really necessarily agree with some of these coaches, but we'll do Ashley Molstad first.
Hers are so bright.
Hers are so, like, I want to be her friend because of how pretty and bright they are. Look at these things. But I actually don't want to be her friend because I don't know. There's just something about her that I'm like, I don't think we get along. But I do love her Instagram feed. I think it's stuff like this. I don't really know about that. I'm not about the thong picture life. But, I mean, this. Like, I would be her friend because of this picture. Look at that. Anyways, I just love the bright look on her account. And then I want to show you Amy Silverman's. She just had a baby, so just get ready for that. It's going to be an overload of baby pictures. But her account, to me, it's a lot darker, but you see a lot of like rose gold tones in hers. Hers is like hers is clearly sensual. Like you can just kind of like, I don't know, you just kind of feel the mood on this account, which is something she's worked really hard to get. So like, you can just see, I love this picture, like just the rose gold tones, and she pulls out a lot of warmth in a way that's not like too orangey warm, if that makes sense. So see, still just a normal mom eating a burrito or something, but like it's good, clear pictures. She's the number 4 coach in the company, by the way.
So Lauren, did you go through and like overhaul your whole account?
No, I just started where I was.
Okay.
I did not go back and like delete things and re-edit. I just started where I was, and from that point on, I went and like this girl does a lot of black and white. So she just loves black and white with a little bit of color thrown in. It really is like, I think about your favorite Instagram accounts and think about why you like them and what colors they use. Think about colors. Think about colors you look good in. That's a big one. So like I have a lot of blue and pink just because I look best in the colors, in my opinion. I'll go to mine and just kind of look at it.
I was creeping yours last night and I was looking at the colors and the lighting and I'm like, oh, it just looks so cohesive, right? It just looks clean.
Well, thank you, because that's my goal. Okay, so see, I have a lot of blue and a lot of pink. That's just kind of my theme. I just got my 10-minute warning on here. But a lot of blue, a lot of pink. Once again, these are all edited with Snapseed. Just the bright setting. Also, notice all the selfies here. Lots of selfies. That's one thing that like I had to get used to because I still feel like an idiot. I look like an idiot. I feel like an idiot setting my phone up to do a timer and like, whatever. By the way, my biggest word of advice is to like laugh. Like think of something funny that makes you laugh, and because just a smile, like look at that. And that's a trying smile. Like you want to think about something funny and laugh, which usually my something funny is, I can't believe I'm posing with a self timer, and that's what makes me laugh. But that's just what I do. It's okay to have food pics every once in a while. I would not do food and shake pics a lot. And like here, like this picture, which is a terrible picture. I shouldn't have posted it. But this one, like I have it in my hand, but I don't talk about it in the post. So like that's curiosity marketing. I did want to say, like, I've seen a lot of you guys lately, and it's just something, it's hard to like get it out of your head. But I've seen a lot of you guys lately posting like pictures of the programs you're doing or the shakes that you're drinking and actually showing the picture of the name or actually like saying, like typing it out. And that's fine every once in a while. But what it does is it makes people bypass you and go to the actual website and buy it without you. So what you want is for people to like come to you, not and like ask you questions about it. Here's a picture of Alexis that I love. This is why I asked. Did Austin edit that one?
No, that one was actually on Snapseed.
Awesome. Did you just tune it with the brightness?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. So see, that was just natural light where you just made it a little bit brighter, right? See, sometimes it can be that simple. And then I wanted to show this one with Michelle because I love it. Like that's a good branding picture. Like she is a mom. Here's a mom doing a workout. Like it's just good and simple. I also love Tara. Like this is adorable. I love these kinds of pictures where it's like not the norm, but it's still, if you know, it's not you standing there like this, because that's always my fallback. I'm like, I don't know what to do. But this is like still active and fit and shows off your muscles, but it's like cute. It's a different angle and it really captures your attention. Your main goal is to, like, we're going to have to talk about like actual content another time, but your main goal is just to stop the scroll. Because even if they don't like your picture, the Instagram algorithm still takes note if people are stopping on your picture. So it's really important just to have good, clear, engaging pictures. My one, you can tell I edited this with Snapseed. I did the drama thing so you can see more shadows and light. But my one thing with these two is like these are perfect pictures. If you were to tune up the brightness on those, like these would be even more fantastic. So like that is all like you'd have to do to this one is just turn up the brightness or put on a drama filter in Snapseed or something like that. It literally takes me like no more than probably 30 seconds to do those. Once you figure out, I mean, the first time you get on Snapseed, and I'm guilty of this, I got on there, it took me like 10 minutes to figure it out. I was like, I'll never have time for this. I'm not going to do this. And so I didn't use it for a long time. And then coaches kept talking about, you know, just getting a good filter. Okay, I'll figure it out. And once I did, it took no extra time out of my day to do my pictures. Yeah, I'm going to stop there and see if anyone has any questions because we only have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
So with you're posting like with a product or something, like I talk a lot about the program that I do in my Insta stories. Is
right.
That okay? Just not the post, or do I need to stop doing that in my stories? Like, I
think what you are doing is fine. I just wouldn't actually type it out. I wouldn't say transform 20. You could still and this is actually very engaging. You can still say week 1, day 5, or week 1 cut, or week 1 burn, because they're not going to be able to Google that. They'll have to ask you about it, but you just want them to ask. And so like by saying week 2 or week 3, people can see that you're making progress. So that's awesome. I just wouldn't put like actual transform 20. Like even the Beachbody themselves tells us not to do that. Like if you look at this tracker for Success Club, it says do a Facebook or Instagram story about product, but don't use the name. But yet they put out those GIFs or whatever you call them with like the actual brand name on them. I'm like, why do you guys do that? You don't want us to use that. And then you put those, I'm like, whatever. So when I do use them, I like make sure I put words over it to like cover the name, Beachbody or Transform or whatever that is. But yeah, just don't like say the actual name or the product name. Okay. Because here's what I do a lot, like especially I try to do beach bars at least once or twice a week, and you just take a picture of that bar and people are like, where do I get that? I'm like, here's the link, which I don't sell a lot because it really only makes sense financially if you're a coach. But they make sense for me. So I keep feeding them, and they're engaging for my followers. They get them asking questions. So there's that. All right, we still have some time for questions. I feel like this is good. And I want to go even more in depth on like actual, like, what do you write next week? But to be honest with you, it doesn't matter what you write if your pictures aren't good. So that's why I wanted to start there. So.
Will the call be on Saturday again, Friday or Saturday next week?
Well, everyone voted for Saturday this week. Well, actually, it was a tie. So I thought I would just try Saturday. Does Friday work better for you?
No, I just hope it's before Sunday.
Yes, it'll be before Sunday.
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays seem to be the best days for people.
I just don't want to miss it.
Yeah. So we'll talk about actual content. There was something else I was going to say. No, I think that was it. That was it. At least for now, that was it. No more questions? All right. I guess I'll go ahead and end the call. Is anyone overwhelmed right now? No? The silence is freaking me out, you guys.
I think you gave us really applicable steps that we need to move forward. Like, we don't have to do everything, all that next post that we make. Like, it can just be like small things that you master and then work on your list.
I obsessed over this way too much in the beginning. And so I'm trying to be like, here is just a little bit, do this small thing, like get just basically brightness and then edit to what you like. Like a critique for myself is I do have too many selfies. I need more pictures of me and my husband. Like that's a huge one. By the way, my husband is the biggest. I'm always like, babe, I need more engagement. Get over here and get a picture with me. I don't understand. I mean, I know I personally think he's an attractive man, but I think it's just because people want to see marriage more than we do. But I'm always like, come here, Josh. I got to get some engagement. And my kids get a lot more engagement too. But anyways. Okay, well, I'll end it. Bye, guys.
Bye.